Dame time. He also earned the nickname Logo Lillard for his long-distance range, and he ranks in the top 10 in three-pointers made all time.
I just want to tell everybody a little bit about myself.
Oh! Damian LiLLard!
Oh, my
Look
goodness.
Look at this shot by Lillard!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh! Game time. Dame time, baby.
To have a guy with that much loyalty for the city of Portland and the Oregon and community is absolutely amazing. I think he's a great role model for kids there. I think his whole story, coming from where he's come from, going to Weber State, and then coming to Portland saying, hey, I'm committed here.
Ooh. Shooting in this game, Lillard with a 30-foot bomb! That's a bomb! Oh, my God! Ridiculous!
I think the playoffs, there's a lot of great game winners during the regular season, but the playoffs against OKC, I think that the walk-off 50-piece, 3 from deep at the buzzer. I don't think it gets much better than that.
Tied at 115, crowd rising to the feet. Lillard with 47 tonight, working it down to 2-1, a deep three! Oh! What? Blazers win the series, a walk-off three from Lillard!
I don't care if you're the best defender, you're not thinking the guy is shooting it past the logo for a game-winning shot. And then the face he made afterwards was true to Dame fashion. Like, he's always a cool guy, always even keel, and the face he made while all the chaos was around him, that whole moment was legendary.
Lillard, long-range three, and it's good! At the buzzer! Damian Lillard! Are you kidding me?
When I walked in, I was like, man, John Stockton, David Wright, I'm looking around at people that I looked up to and played video games with, and, I never imagined myself being in the same room as him, let alone, having this blazer on and being considered one of the 75 best. So, it's an honor.
Dame came through the door being what he's been. He's been, consistent with being one of the best point guards out there, and I think he's continued to add and continue to get better. And he put himself in that same category with Steph as far as like top shooters in the league, guys that can come across half court and straight up pull right there. He's hitting game winners, he did some legendary things. He has the propensity and that flair for the dramatic where I finish games.
Game 5 seconds, no pick being set. Lillard now dancing, a long three for the win. Got it! At the buzzer! He did it again! Damian Lillard with ice water in his veins. Oh my goodness, what a shot!
You gotta be kidding me.
That was taken from Corvallis.
Logo Lillard on full display.
Lillard's one of my favorites, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a couple guys, like being out of the league now for a couple years, 3 years, you're still a fan, right? Not really of teams, but of players. And when I watch basketball, ESPN highlights, or there's a game on NBA TV that night, I'm tuning in for certain guys, and Damian Lillard is one of those guys for me because he's going to entertain, he's going to put on a show, and then it's the mentality. He just has a killer mentality that you can't teach. You got to be born with it, and if you know anybody from the streets of Oakland, you know that's where he got his mentality from. And so for me, he'll go down as a Hall of Famer when his career ends up.
Stops on a dime and gives him 9 cents change.
Lillard nails the three. The shot is off.
He's one of the most unique, dynamic scorers, and I felt like for quite a bit of time he didn't get the praise that he deserved because he was just in the Western Conference where you got Chris Paul, you got Russell Westbrook, you got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. It's just so many guys that's winning and winning championships, and he kind of got somewhat overlooked for some time. But Dame Dot is he's special. He's one of the toughest game plan coverages in all of basketball.
It ain't nothing I want more. I told you when I first came here, I said I ain't come here to waste my time. Job still ain't done. Our work ain't done yet.
GA, a lot of dudes come into the NBA with a chip on their shoulder, but very few of them, if any, have been able to manifest it the way Damian Lillard has into greatness.
To be on that list, top 75, coming out of Weber State, going to a small market team like Portland, and really putting the league on notice from day one, because he was brilliant even in his rookie year, and he continued to get better. And one thing you love about great guards is that hunger and desire to get better. And he looks around the league. I never forget the comment he made when they were talking about the greatness of Steph Curry, and he says, I look at him and I don't feel like he's doing anything I can't do. And when you look at the resume of Damian LiLLard, he is, in essence, done it all, with the exception of winning a championship. He is a force unto himself out on the floor, unlimited range, and really the competitive spirit and leadership that he brings. I don't think he gets enough credit for being the leader that he's been over the course of his career.
And really, the face not just of a team, but of a community, and how vested he is in that community. But what has made him so great and so iconic on the court is Dame time.
Yeah.
Right? And it's not just big shots, it's big shots in big games. And he's done it multiple times now where he's got the ball and it just feels like it's going in all the time.
Yeah, and he doesn't need a lot of space. You know, it could be an awkward looking shot, but he has just got that will that he is going to deliver when it matters most. To your point, he has had some iconic performances in the postseason to send some of the all-time greats home. And it's an honor for me to have been able to watch this young man evolve as a player, and I'm just looking forward to the next chapter of his career.
Well, I go to Game 6, Houston, at home to close it out. Tough series. It's crazy because I remember that was the moment where Dame time actually really started. That was that moment, and I remember in the huddle, and I was actually in the game in that possession with him, and we in the huddle, and you know LaMarcus Aldridge was on our team at the time, and Stosh drew up a play to go to LaMarcus Aldridge. We come out the huddle and we walk into the court, and I looked at Dame and I told him, I say, hey man, go get the damn ball.
A 3 wins the series. It's Lillard. He got the shot off. Lillard, good! And the Blazers win the series.
And he went and got the ball and made, obviously the shot, and